My job, we are out doing things and helping people along. However, today we are at the Super Slide Amusement Park in Bismarck. I'm joined by Nikki Schumacher. She has been working here for many, many years, and she's joining me today to explain what it all entails. You guys already, the park isn't open yet, it opens at noon.
Right.
But you guys have a lot of activity already going on.
Oh yeah, there's people out here all the time. I think if people had it their way, we'd be open 24 hours.
Yeah. All right. Now, kids, teenagers, adults, you find a lot of different age groups that come here to the park. You've got something for everybody, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of our rides are smaller rides. They're easier for younger kids, but there are still the roller coaster, the Ferris wheel, a few things for bigger kids. We get a lot of adults for date night, like for mini golf and ice cream.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great date place. Now, what about birthday parties and things like that? I know that you are accommodating to people that want to come in with a group and celebrate as well.
Oh yeah, we host, last year we hosted over 50 company picnics, or churches or large group events, over 130 birthday parties. And I think we had 32 schools last year and 35 this year.
Wow. Okay, we're going to start with the Flying Bee. We are going to go down the slide, and I'm going to try to embarrass myself in the batting cage. All right, let's try these jobs. Okay, we moved over to the Flying Bee. This is your newest ride, first year that it's being offered here.
Yes.
What is it? Tell me a little bit about it.
So the Flying Bee came in from New York. I actually text the owner probably a couple of rides a year, hoping he'll one day bite one, and I was really over winter in about January and sent him a text, and he bit and bought it, and it's been really fun for our family because my daughter's nickname is Bee. So,
cool.
But the ride itself just goes around, and then you can either pedal the pedals or pull back on the bar, and it'll lift the seats up and down. And it's,
you've got a couple of familiar faces that are going to be
here
our,
are my daughters
our
on here.
models. Those are your daughters. I've always wondered whether it's the biggest roller coaster you can find, a huge Ferris wheel, or a ride like this. The person that runs the machine, that actually runs the ride. We're going to do that today. This is where I get to try your job. Show me what we all have to do.
Most rides are surprisingly easy to run because your focus is supposed to be on paying attention for safety. But for this one in general, we have a little buzzer on the side here to let people know it's going to start.
Okay.
And then you literally just hit the start button. So go ahead.
All right, girls, you ready? Here we go.
And then this one actually times off on its own, but of course there's always an emergency stop button if you need it.
Sure, okay, now there's also a stop button there, and there's an emergency stop button. What's the light? Is that for nighttime?
The lights turn all of our pretty little fan lights and stuff on here.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
How's it going, girls? Oh, so the ride goes up and down.
Yep, they can control whether they want to come up or down.
Oh, I see. Got it. All right, so this is the newest one. Obviously, it's designed for younger children. What have you found so far? And I know it's early in the summer, we haven't even hit summer. What have you found? Is this quite popular?
So far, I mean, it's been up for about a week and a half at this point in time, and we were at over 500 rides on it. So it's doing great. People are loving it. So it's just exciting to have something new. And
Nikki, tell me how this works here. You come out here, you buy as many tickets as you want, and each ride is designated with a certain amount of tickets, right?
Right. Our Super Slide, we keep infamously low. You get 2 slides for 1 ticket. Every other ride in the park is 2 to 3 tickets per person for a ride.
Okay, and if you don't use them all up today, you can bring them back tomorrow or next week when you come.
They're good forever. They never expire.
All right, this is the Flying Bee. Thank you, girls, for helping us out. We are going to try now the Super Slide.
Sounds great.
All right, we are at the pinnacle. We're at the top of the Super Slide, and the park isn't open yet. Bee is joining us, as is Nikki. The park isn't open yet, and that's why we have this. Tell me what we've got here.
This is ball jar canning wax that we use to wax the slide every day.
Every day, and you wax it how?
You just kind of scribble it like a crayon as you go down the slide, and we've got to get every lane every day.
And that's what we're going to do right now, right?
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Really?
Go. That is awesome. Have you ever had anybody clock it how fast you go to coming down there, especially when it's waxed?
I haven't, but we might have to add that to our to-do list.
Do you have a radar gun over in your batting cage?
We do, somewhere.
Somewhere along the line, you're going to have to do that. All right, that's a super slide. We got a couple more things we want to do. Miniature golf batting cage. Let's go. All right, we moved over to the batting cages. Again, softball, fast pitch, slow pitch. People come out here quite a bit to get warmed up and get ready before league night.
Yeah, you can definitely tell when like the McQuaid's hits town.
I'll bet.
They're busy.
Okay, now we're going to take a few swings here and use the batting cage, but I want to know more about what you guys do. What time do you get here? What time does a lot of your staff get here?
So we normally in the summer we're open noon to 10, so our staff comes in at 11 and opens everything up. We have to bring all of our equipment out, unlock everything. We have to test run every ride in the morning, check every belt buckle, wax the slide, all of that kind of stuff. We do a lot of safety checks throughout the day. And then at the end of the night, we obviously have to put everything away and relock it all back up again.
What about employees? Are you still looking for help for the summer?
We are surprisingly mostly staffed for the summer, but we have our largest staff we've ever had this year. We're at 43 employees.
Wow.
But we take a minimum of 9 on weekdays and 15 on the weekends to stay functioning. So.
Okay, so what's the most time consuming? Making sure that the rides are functionally operative, or what takes the most time in preparation?
Checking the really little things, like checking every buckle around the carousel to make sure it's not broken at the start of the day, and things like that. Just lots of little preventative maintenance that we have to do nonstop. And then we have daily checklists and weekly checklists and lots of cleaning. If it rains, we have to dry everything off. So it's just a lot of upkeep.
It's a labor of love, isn't it?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys do a great job. The park itself has been around since 1967. You guys have owned it since the late 90s, I believe.
99 they bought it.
Okay. Growing up as a kid and you had this available to you, that had to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I was 12 when my dad and my aunt and my uncle bought the park, so it was a pretty big bragging right. I very distinctly remember telling my class about it. But yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun for my family, but it also taught me a lot of responsibility real fast.
I'll bet. Some kids grow up on the farm, they have farm work all the time. You grew up with the Super Slide Amusement Park. You were here all the time helping out, weren't you? I'll bet you had a lot of friends, too.
I did, yep. And it's fun. We've got a lot of returning customers who always come back, who remember me from when I was younger. I get to watch their kids grow up now. It's fun.
I'll bet sharing the stories is pretty cool. All right, I want to take a couple of swings. Jesse, if you want to fire this up. Nikki, if you want to get out of the way, because I don't know if I can hang on to my bat. So we're going to take a couple of swings, and then we're going to end up going and playing a little miniature golf. Bad. One more. Okay, one more. There we go. All right, let's golf.
Watch out.
All right, now we are on the third hole of the miniature golf course, and this is always a popular thing too. And you talked about date night earlier. This is a great thing to do on date night.
Yes, this and our bank shot basketball tend to be two really popular dates in the summer.
How busy is this all day long? I would imagine this is one of the places that people congregate.
Very busy. I would say there's usually at least 12 groups on here at a time.
Wow. Okay, now, if people want to book a birthday party or a family reunion or have a bigger group, what do they do?
Check us out online, ndsuperslide.com. You can book your birthday parties online, and there's a way to contact us through there to book larger events.
Okay. You said you don't golf much out here. But a while ago you took a shot and it almost went in the cup. Give us another shot before I try it myself. I guess we're on the fourth hole, not the third.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nikki Schumacher went the wrong way.
Well, I went to the grass, so.
This hole has a Y, so you either go to that hole or this one. I'm going to make embarrass myself here, and I'm going to try it. Watch the camera so that it doesn't hurt. Get in the jar. Not even close. All right, Nikki, thank you so much for your help, for walking us through this. There's so many things we haven't even touched upon here at the park. Come out and check it out. Tell us where we can find it.
We are on Riverside Park Road, right next to the zoo. I think it's technically 500 Riverside Park Road. Okay, and if people come out here, this is a big park. If they want to get right to the ticket counter and get rolling, which exit should they take or which shelter should they look for? We are close to shelters 6 and 7 and then the Saratoma building, but literally if you just come one north of the zoo, you can't miss us. Step in here. Thank you, young lady, for helping with the waxing, for also getting us set up for miniature golf, and all your help today. Welcome. All right, we're going to take a break. We've got more coming up on North Dakota Today right after this.